Exodus 15. Then Moshe and the children of Yisrael sang this song to Yahuah and spoke, saying, I sing to Yahuah, for he is highly exalted. The horse and its rider he has thrown into the sea. Yah is my strength and song, and he has become my deliverance. He is my Al, and I praise him, Elohim of my father, and I exalt him. Yahuah is a man of battle. Yahuah is his name. He has cast Pharaoh's chariots and his army into the sea, and his chosen officers are drowned in the sea of reeds. The depths covered them. They went down to the bottom like a stone. Your right hand, O Yahuah, has become great in power. Your right hand, O Yahuah, has crushed the enemy. And in the greatness of your excellence you pulled down those who rose up against you. You sent forth your wrath. It consumed them like stubble. And with the wind of your nostrils the waters were heaped up. The floods stood like a wall. The depths became stiff in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I pursue, I overtake, I divide the spoil. My being is satisfied on them. I draw out my sword. My hand destroys them. You did blow with your wind. The sea covered them. They sank like lead in the mighty waters. Who is like you, O Yahuah, among the mighty ones? Who is like you, great in kodeshness, awesome in praises, working wonders? You stretched out your right hand. The Arats swallowed them. In your kindness you led the people whom you have redeemed. In your strength you guided them to your Kodesh dwelling. People heard, they trembled. Anguish gripped the inhabitants of Philistia. Then the chiefs of Edom were troubled, the mighty men of Moab. Trembling grips them. All the inhabitants of Canaan melted. Fear and dread fell on them. By the greatness of your arm, they are as silent as a stone, until your people pass over, O Yahuah, until the people whom you have bought pass over. You bring them in and plant them in the mountain of your inheritance, in the place, O Yahuah, which you have made for your own dwelling, the Kodesh place, O Yahuah, which your hands have prepared. Yahuah reigns forever and ever. For the horses of Pharaoh went with his chariots and his horsemen into the sea, and Yahuah brought back the waters of the sea upon them. And the children of Yisrael went on dry ground in the midst of the sea. And Miriam the prophetess, the sister of Aharon, took the timbrel in her hand. And all the women went out after her with timbrels and with dances. And Miriam answered them, Sing to Yahuah, for he is highly exalted. The horse and its rider he has thrown into the sea. And Moshe brought Yisrael from the sea of reeds, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. And they came to Marah, and they were unable to drink the water of Marah, for they were bitter. So the name of it was called Marah. And the people grumbled against Moshe, saying, What are we to drink? Then he cried out to Yahuah, and Yahuah showed him a tree. And when he threw it into the waters were made sweet. There he made a law and a lawfulness for them, and there he tried them. And he said, If you diligently obey the voice of Yahuah, your Elohim, and do what is right in his eyes, and shall listen to his commands, and shall guard all his laws, I shall bring on you none of the diseases I brought on the Mitzrim, for I am Yahuah who heals you. And they came to Elim, where there were 12 fountains of water and 70 palm trees, and they camped there by the sea.